Parade, stand up, eat!
First of all, may I apologise for the weather, blame the organisers for that, and before I get to this serious thing, can I have a round of applause for the jazz band? I think they've been absolutely wonderful. On behalf of the residents of the Borough of Hammond, it's both a pleasure and a privilege to welcome the commanding officer and members of 47 Regiment Royal Artillery to Emsworth for today's St George's Day Parade. In particular, I would like to express the deep gratitude that we all feel for the unstinting duty and bravery of the men and women of the regiment who are serving in Afghanistan and elsewhere in the world. We also remember on this St George's Day the sacrifice of generations of soldiers who have died or been seriously injured in the cause of our great country. The residents of Emsworth are fortunate in having as their neighbours two regiments of Royal Artillery, namely 12 and 47 regiments, who are based nearby on Thorney Island. Strong community ties exist with the soldiers and their families, who shop and relax in the town, and whose children go to the local schools. 47 Regiment has a long association with the Korean War, and in particular with the Battle of the Indian River. As is now becoming traditional, we are today proud to present veterans with the Emsworth Rose. The Emsworth Business Association, Springfield Nursing Homes and other partners are proud to organise a week of events in and around the town to celebrate England's patron saints. I would especially like to draw your attention to the Emsworth Proms concert taking place next Saturday evening in St James's Church, and an Edward Elgar afternoon on Thursday at the Brookfield Hotel. And I'll pass on.
Thank you very much for those extremely kind words. For my part, and on behalf of all ranks of both 47 Regiment and 12 Regiment, I would like to pass on our huge thanks for allowing us to march through your streets and exercise the freedom of this wonderful town and as part of your St George's Day celebration. Alongside the children, but perhaps most importantly, our veterans, who it is simply fantastic to have with us today. We live in busy, operationally focused, yet financially constrained times. And as we speak, some 200 men and women of 10 Battery remain deployed in Afghanistan, as do elements of 12 regiments, whilst both regiments continue to prepare for Olympics commitments and further tours of Afghanistan, which will and are set to continue over the next few years. But also at the same time, competing with a pace of wider change which continues unabated. In Afghanistan in particular, though there is still some way to go, through the professionalism, the tenacity and commitment of our people, we have made a telling difference, the mark of which is real transition to a new context of security and governance led by the indigenous population, which has had a positive impact on the quality of life of the average man in the street, both now and for the future. However, whilst we prepare our soldiers, we deploy them, we sustain them, and then we recover them back to the UK, sustainment of their fighting power and fighting spirit, despite their conditions, is as much about the sustainment of their families and the home front as a whole, as it is about preparing them specifically for what they do. The stoicism of the families and friends is simply humbling, as is the support that they provide through stress, worry and absence, and we the military do as much as we can to return that support and provide it to them. That said, nothing can replace the role of the local community in sustaining the morale and focus of the Thorney Island Station family. We live in and we recruit from your midst, but we've never been made to feel that we are just on the sidelines. At every turn, we are made to feel genuinely part of the community. and a community that could not do more for us. And the warmth, even on this sort of day, is palpable and hugely appreciated. I hope that in our endeavours we're living up to the proud legacy of the veterans that we have with us today. I am certainly extremely proud of what our soldiers achieved in the face of demanding, dangerous and high-tempo operations. Indeed, their resilience and their determination impresses me on a daily basis. But it is even more important that you, the people that we serve and live amongst, are proud of us too. Your warmth and your support genuinely means a great deal to us, and I would venture that we would neither be what we are or be able to do what we do without your generosity of spirit. We certainly owe you a great debt of gratitude, and not for a moment do we take it for granted. Thank you very much.
St George himself was a soldier. He was a member of the elite Imperial Guard with responsibility for the protection of the Emperor Diocletian. He was greatly respected for his skill and his dedication. But he was also a
They're giving out the red roses presented every time at the St George's Day Parade. Well, it's all over now. Despite the rain, we've had a brilliant time.